morning to you. It is a Thursday morning and I'm drinking coffee and it is going down a treat. It has been torrentially raining, but it is now sunny. I'm not sure if I particularly trust it enough to put a washing load out though. You know how it's been going. I am feeling slightly grotty today. Slightly grotty. It started to come on yesterday. I had exactly the same thing last week actually. I think it might have started a day earlier and ended a day earlier. I had a bit of a cold coming on. I rested up quite a lot and I managed to get shot of it by Thursday. I was right as rain by then. Got through my gigs for the weekend and I was absolutely fine until yesterday again, which was Wednesday evening, and I got back here after being at my boyfriend's place. Didn't vlog yesterday and I just had to go to bed. I was so tired, and then I woke up an hour and a half later and I just felt out of sorts for the whole of the rest of the day, and I still do really. It's like, you know, the glands are swollen up, sore throat, a little bit of an earache, general malaise, headache across the front here as well. So there is a couple of things I need to do today, but I'm just going to do what I need to do and then I'm going to rest. Gonna just luxuriate. What I did yesterday evening instead of editing was I actually was writing up my notes more tidily that I took in lectures last year in my performance module, because I'm going to be continuing with performance because that is my pathway officially for my MA. So I'm looking forward to doing a bit of that. I do need to do some practice. I'm just going to have to, because I've got audition pieces to prepare. Maybe I'll just take a paracetamol and get on with that a bit later though, once I've got all my other things done, because first of all I need to finish off my shopping vlog and get that set up for tomorrow. That's task number one, which I will not vlog about. I'm just going to get on and do it. Well, it will be vlogging, but just for the other channel. Right, I'm going to go and nurse my headache and have this coffee, do some language learning, have a shower and get on with things really. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, look, rain and sun. We've got bouncing raindrops now for some reason. I'm glad I didn't put the washing out, but see how sunny it is. It's mad, isn't it? I'm wondering if washing on the line is done for the year, to be honest with you. Sorry, that's not the most exotic looking shot, is it? My bit of concrete out the back with a weed growing. I think you have to be over a certain age to get that reference. From Bill and Ben in the 1950s, but obviously I was a bit too young for that, but you know, I have seen it.
And just behind the big flower pots was a little weed.
Sorry about my head, I could stay that. I'm about to sit down on my sofa now. Well, I have sat down. In fact, I've got coffee at the side, my iPad and stylus. I'm going to do my language learning. And I was just thinking to myself, I love doing my little 20 minutes every morning, if I can, of language learning before I start my day. It's become one of those non-negotiables. Like, I try and do it. Sometimes when I'm at my boyfriend's, the schedule goes a bit funny, goes a bit haywire. If I've got to fit stuff in before leaving for the day, for example, I won't do it then. I might try and do it later in the day, but normally if I don't do it first thing, the time gaps close up and it doesn't get done. But anyway, what I was thinking about my little funny quirk of sitting for 20 minutes every day doing my languages, and I'm doing 3. I do 10 minutes on Portuguese, and I do 5 minutes on Mandarin, and I do 5 minutes on Spanish. And what it is, you see, is I feel like I've got a focused 20 minutes focusing on future me, like fantasy future Imo, who just gets out and about a bit more, spends a bit more time in Portugal in the future. I don't know if I'll ever go to China, but there are a lot of Chinese people over here, you see, and I've met a lot in the last year at uni, and I'm going to meet a load more. And I loved the sound of it when I could hear them speaking Chinese to each other. Just enchanted me and drew me in. I could feel myself being sucked into the beauty of the sounds of the language. It's almost like a music, and that's why I wanted to learn Portuguese more than any other reason. It's just sounded so intriguing and beautiful and alluring to me. And so same with Mandarin, though I don't think I'll ever learn Mandarin because it just seems so blooming complicated. I've been doing it for absolutely ages on Duolingo, and I think really I need to get a paper pad, actual paper, or maybe my note-taking app. But the thing is, I'm learning it on my iPad, and my notes app is on my iPad as well, and I don't want to be flicking between the two apps. I think it just do my head in. So I think really I need to make a little hobby of having a paper folder and writing down the key points, because in Duolingo there's like a notes page for every sort of lesson module thingy that you do, so you can actually get the key points and just copyright them down, and I think I need to do that and do something with that just to try and consolidate it a bit more, because I'm awfully forgetty. I'm a very forgetful person. I don't know if it's menopause or dyslexia. It's probably both. But anyway, yeah, so I'm focusing on future me and my future daydreams, fantasies. So it's like kind of like fantasy 20 minutes every day where I'm focusing on like thinking, oh, I'm doing a little bit for my future, for my what I really want to do. And I don't want to travel full time. You know, I talk about wanting to travel more once my degree is over, my master's degree is finished. But I wouldn't want to go like for months and months on end, a month max, I think, because I like being here as well. I like the UK too, and the connections and being, you know, within the vicinity of my family and that sort of thing. Anyway, I didn't know I was going to just pick up the camera and start talking. It just kind of happened. I'd better get on. But I'm not in a rush today. As I said, I was feeling a little bit grotty. I think this is the same virus I had last week. I think it bubbled away under the surface, unseen, unfelt, and then it just popped out again after I had a particularly long day on Tuesday. So I was in Cardiff all day, wasn't I? Got up early and then rehearsed until 10:30 p.m. And yeah, I think it probably was just waiting, that virus, for a little bit of an opportunity to get back in there, and it's got back in there. But I'm hoping to be very resty and leisurely for today and tomorrow, and then by Saturday evening, when I've got my next gig, I'm hoping to have kicked it into touch again and for it to have evaporated like the morning dew. Right, I shall crack on. Get my stylus. Oh yeah. Good. Yay. This is how I write with the stylus on the iPad. What it does is it changes it to text. Just for those of you that don't know, I don't know how many people know about this. I don't know if it's normal or not. Pop. Oops, got that one wrong. That's how I spelt it. That's how it should have been spelt. Don't even know what it means. If you click on that. Forensic pathologist. Well, that's a hard word, to be fair. I wouldn't use that much in English. This section here that I've been doing is my smart review. You can add words and phrases that come up in the lessons on this, in the lesson modules. And you can add them as tricky ones that you want to go over again, and you can do flashcards with them. This is the quiz mode. It's a bit easier, to be honest, than flashcards. I'm doing this for fun, not because I'm desperately, earnestly trying to get fluent as quick as possible. So I do what I enjoy, really. You get little videos. There's a little video lady there.
Tu tens mapa à tua frente.
So you can see the lips moving, and then you handwrite it in. And then it gives you your correction if you've got it wrong. And what it will keep doing with this one is it will keep cycling around and around the ones that you're repeatedly getting wrong, so you can have a bit of repetition on those, and that helps me a lot. I don't know if it's a dyslexic thing or a normal thing, but it's just repetition really helps it to go in for me. Tua frente. Did I get it right? Yes, I did.
Tu tens mapa à tua frente.
You see, it's one thing to look at that or hear that and know what it means, but it's a different thing to produce it yourself accurately, correctly. I think one's passive awareness and one's active awareness. I'm trying to get my passive awareness ones into active, you'll see. Yeah, that's right, I'll stop going on about languages. I'm just going to get on with it and have some fun. Oh, that's going to be Izzy very soon. I think 8 days' time. Something like it's really soon now. She's moving into her student halls of residence. If you're wondering what app I was using, it's that one, Practice Portuguese. It's a subscription one. It's not free. It's £20 a month-ish, roughly. I am not affiliated or sponsored by them or anything. I really, really like it. It's for Duolingo, you see. Duolingo is Brazilian Portuguese. It's not European Portuguese, so you're going to be saying things a little bit different. If you don't mind and you're happy to just go out and speak Brazilian Portuguese and be understood, that's fine. I'm sure they'll understand you because there's loads of Brazilians living in Portugal anyway. But if you want to speak the native version, Memrise is a bit better. I think that's I think you can use that for free to a point. I don't know. I didn't get on with it this time. I needed something better. But I'd been doing it for years, you know. I'm kind of trying to keep it refreshed as much as I can and maybe inch forward a little bit with it. There's only so much you can do 10 minutes a day, realistically, you know. I'm not going to be making leaps and bounds. I'm attempting to do my Chinese now on Duolingo. I pay for Duolingo as well because I do the super version. I've got a family plan, actually. It's a little bit under £100 a year. I've got my dad on there. Officially my daughter, but she never uses it. Ironically, I started the family plan for me and Izzy, but I invited Dad, just thinking, well, he might enjoy it. And he has, actually. He does it every single day. So it's really fun because I can team up with my dad, you know, remotely, and we'll score points together. He always wins me. He spends a lot longer on it than I do in a day. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I could have at uni had free Mandarin classes last year and this year, and I really want to, but I just know realistically I'll be overcommitting myself workload wise. But I could go back and do it as a night class for about 250 quid a year next year. So I think that's what I might do, or I might do Spanish. I think one at a time is sensible. So maybe once I've done my masters, I'll be a night school student and just go one evening a week. Something like 20 weeks out of the whole year. It's not even the whole year. So I might do that, but I just think there's going to be too much homework, and I think I will fall behind in that class if I try and do that on top of everything else. Would have loved to have, I really would have, but I'll hold back some student loan and continue to invest in my education with it. I think it's going to be my fund. The science adult education night classes ones cost double what the languages do, and I was gutted because I really fancied just doing like human biology or something completely different that I don't normally do, because I'm very interested in it, but I'm not very good at retaining numbers and formulas and things like that. So that's one of the things that really puts me off physics and chemistry. I just don't seem to have the right kind of mind for it. I don't know if it's my strategy was wrong for it or what, but it just does not stick, honestly. It's like throwing mud at me and hoping it will stay on, and it doesn't, it just drops off. But human biology I think is more relatable. It's less abstract, even though you're talking quite a lot of stuff that's so microscopic that it kind of is abstract, and it's more about forming concepts rather than being able to actually see the things with your naked eye. I don't know. I'd love to do it, but 500 and something quid, that's a lot for like one night a week. Thing is, why don't I study biology on my own? Well, it's never gonna get high enough up on the priority list to be done every day, is it? Unless I've got deadlines. I can't do everything that I want to do in a day. Anyway, I have to prioritise what's the most urgent and the most important. And so it would be difficult for me to prioritise it if I was just self-studying, just for the fun of it, with no exams or anything. I need the assessments and the classes to make me do that, I think. I mean, I do this every day, but it's only 20 minutes and it's not enough, really. It's not really enough. It's just a bit of fun. God, look at that. I told him my dad whips my arse on Duolingo. The yellow bit is how much my dad's done in this quest, and the green is how much I've done. Blimey, Dad, let's give you a high five. Whoa, oh, I've won an XP boost. Well, I won't do it now because I've only got a couple more minutes to do. I'll get that another day. So basically doubles your points because you're competing with other people. They've kind of gamified it. Oh, look, I've got some extra points now. Okay, thank you. There's me moving up the board, look. Oh, gosh. I'm second place this week. I'm not in a very high league, though. My dad's in a higher league. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you're probably sitting there thinking, what is she on about? Yeah, you can do Duolingo for free, though. But you get ads, but I got the paid version without the ads. It's gone incredibly dark and dreary in here now. Do you know, when I'm doing my languages, I keep that blind shut in the morning because there's just something about the light that comes in. It kind of gets in my eyes and I can't see my screen properly. Oh, anyway, I am going to get some breakfast now. Watch a nice vlog or something while I have my breakfast, and then I'm going to get on and work on my shopping content. Breakfast eaten. I'm going to save all that there for once I've sorted my shopping vlog out. So I'll have that to look forward to later. Izzy cooked last night. She cooked tuna pasta, but she opened the cupboard to get the tuna out, and of course I didn't buy any. You might have seen that in my shopping vlog, that I decided not to buy the tuna in Lidl because it wasn't a brand I liked. She just assumed I would have stocked up and she didn't check. So I didn't have tuna in my tuna pasta. I did have mackerel though, because my boyfriend had gifted me some vacuum packed mackerel that he decided he'd gone off. He bought it for himself. He bought 2 packets or something. Maybe it was a multi-buy. Decided he didn't like them after all. He reckoned they were a bit too rich, and you enjoy the first couple of mouthfuls and then you wish you hadn't started it, kind of thing. But no, I enjoyed it. I had it on the side with plain pasta and some salad. That was my dinner last night. She brought it up to me in my bed because I was just like, with this cold thingy. I'm feeling better than I was, I tell you what. I'm going to relax today anyway, do everything at a relaxed pace, and tomorrow as well. That's my plan for 2 days. I'm working hard. I'm allowed to have some chill days. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at this weather in utter disbelief. It's like something out of a movie, honestly, like where the world's gone off kilter or something. We've got massively dark clouds there. We've got a huge shaft of light coming in there, which is stinging my eyeballs. And the sound of rain from that side, it's just bizarre. I think I just need to do my washing indoors now. But I want to wash. You know, I did that gig and it was very dusty, and I had the big fluffy heavyweight, well, it was not heavy, but a furry, like a fake fur coat thingy. Everything at that gig got covered in a layer of dust, including all the equipment and instruments and stuff, and the clothing. And so I wanted to put that through the wash because it's dusty, you see. But we haven't had the right drying weather for it yet. And I don't want to have it hanging up in the house because it's going to take ages to dry. So I'm just waiting for the right day to do that one. But fortunately, I do have another one very like it. It's one of those things that I've got 2 very similar. So I'm okay. I've got a backup. So that's going to come in handy. But I prefer that one of the two. The idea was one was going to be at my boyfriend's house and one was going to be here, because it's just handy to throw on when you're freezing cold, and it tends to be colder at his place. This house is just a warm house. Even with the heating off in the winter, it's usually okay. It's usually 18, you know. I'm a mid-terrace and I think I'm insulated by the houses either side. I think when they have the heating on, it warms me up a bit, you know, I get a bit of free extra heating. It's nothing like my last place, honestly, and it's great for drying clothes. Like, it used to take so much longer to just air dry clothes in the house in my old place, but here it's much quicker, although I prefer to only do it when the heating's on, really, which is not cold enough to do yet. Right, I'm going to go work on my shopping vlog. I shall enjoy that. I love it. It's great fun to do. Oh, by the way, I have more apples. I might do a little distribution run to my neighbours at some point. Oh, I see some of those are bruised. I've had them a couple of days, actually. Since Sunday. Oh, it's Thursday now. Yeah, no, it's Wednesday now. Is it Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. I can't even remember what day of the week it is. My neighbour will have some. I'll take some over at some point. But I'm going to make a nice big crumble out of those. I think I'll use the Pyrex dish and do a nice deep one, and then just a sprinkling of crumble over the top. Yeah, so there's more apple per crumble ratio. I decided I needed another coffee to have while sitting at my desk editing, because, you know, it's just one of those luscious days at home, relaxing, listening to the rain outside and kind of enjoying life and doing things at a relaxed pace today. This is what happens if I leave it till I'm absolutely starving to start thinking about making lunch rather than coordinating it that I am starving when the lunch is ready. I mean, hopefully not even starving, because then you overeat, don't you? If you're absolutely ravenous, you're going to eat more than if you just moderately hungry. Anyway, there's spinach in there and some mushroom. It's currently 2:10, well, just past. I've been, I'm just going to turn that down in a minute. Oh, the bubbles are coming up to the top of the pan. I've just been in the kitchen chatting to my daughter. She was tottering around getting herself some breakfast, because she's a bit of a night owl. She's not long well, and she doesn't eat when she first gets up. She's been awake for quite a while, actually, maybe a couple of hours. But anyway, even she is appearing to get slightly excited about moving out. She will be moving out 1 week tomorrow. So we're starting to have excited conversations with my dad. I've been having a good old chit chat on the phone to my dad today. In the middle of editing, he rang, and so yeah, I paused the editing, had a good old excited chat about moving her out, basically. Yeah, I'm excited for her, and just before the hate comments come in, you're excited to get rid of your daughter. No, I'm excited for my daughter, and I'm not getting rid of her that much because she's not going too far, so I'll still be able to see her quite frequently, I should imagine. Every time she needs something, probably, from home, or wants to have a long soak in a bath, because she will only have a shower. I think those are the things that's going to bring her back. Anyway, oh yes, I've been trying to sort of figure out when she's going to go shopping, because she will need to do a big shop, because there's so much less space in my dad's car than my boyfriend's car, because it's a much smaller vehicle. So yeah, she'll need to do a big shop, so we just need to coordinate that in, fact that in. I think I'm going to have to commute by train to where she is, because I think if I'm in the car it will take up too much space. So I think she might need to pack the car herself with her boxes, and then I'll meet her at the other end. So I'm going to have to leave before she does that. Unless Dad wants to come early and have a cup of tea or something with her and wait a bit before leaving. Maybe that's a thought. She's confident to load the car up herself. Of course, Dad's had a hip replacement and sometimes walks with a stick, so we're not going to include him in carrying boxes. It'll all work out. It'll all work out. It's getting exciting though, isn't it? It's getting exciting. And also, this time next week I'll have collected my new glasses, and I suddenly had a fear of terror going through me. Oh, not really dramatically, but I have got a bit braver with the size of the glasses for next time. I was chatting to the optician. He said, really, with varifocals, we do recommend you have more glasses area, like more lens area, because, you know, if you don't know about varifocals, they've got another name in American. I'll put it on the screen because I'm bound to remember when I'm editing, or I'll Google it or something. They're called varifocals here. Anyway, it'll be on the screen. The thing is, your top bit is like your far away vision, and then it gets gradually closer to, and then the bottom bit is like your reading glasses-y bit, and then you've got kind of blurry area on both sides, which I don't see the blurry area at all, really. I'll just turn my head if I need to see that way. They take a little bit of getting used to, but yeah, because it's having to be squashed into a very small space, because I'm so vain and I don't feel comfortable wearing bigger glasses, although I think they look very nice on other people. I just don't feel right with them. but I've compromised, and the ones I'm getting, they go down a bit more. Ooh, scary. So anyway, you'll see that in some vlogs coming soon. A week maybe from now perhaps. I don't know exactly when that's going to be filmed and go up yet. Well, I know when it will be filmed. It'll be on the day after collect them. Anyway, right, they're probably done now. Did I tell you I put spinach and mushroom in? I did, didn't I? I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on, but I'm trying to not eat so much blooming cheese. I've turned into a cheeseaholic. It is addictive, I think. There, I'm gonna eat this and then go finish working on my shopping vlog because it's still not quite there. I've made a lot of progress, but we've still got some job stuff to do on that. It is now just gone 25 to 8 in the evening. My evening kitchen is looking like this. Over here, we have the remnants of apple crumble that I made this afternoon. My daughter and I have had a portion each. It was delicious. Here we have cooking something for me because she's going to cook for herself later. It has spinach in it. Can you tell? That's a bit hot as well. Let's turn that down a bit. So I've been practicing a lot. Done a couple of hours of practice, but in 3 bursts. I got my shopping vlog up for the weekend. Well, for Friday, which is tomorrow, as I'm filming this. Let's just give that a little prod and then I'll have a chat to you face to face, innit? Is that watery enough? Should I just pop a little bit more moisture in? Yeah. Hey, I didn't stay ill for very long. You know, I woke up feeling grotty. I'd forgotten all about it. It kind of just dribbled away and I feel fine. And I practiced my flute and I didn't feel any ill effects from the, you know, doing strenuous stuff. That was all good, wasn't it? Daughter and I have been feeling very cosy today in the house. Neither of us has gone anywhere except she did pop to B&M for snacks and she came back. It's gone really chilly. I've just been shutting my bedroom window. I tend to open my windows when I can in the day to let a bit of air in, but it's quite cold, dark evening air coming in now. The evening is dark, not the air. The air is just transparent. As usual, I'm talking some rubbish, and I'm all hot now. Hang on. Gotta love menopause, ain't you? I've got an audition. I've got 3 auditions coming up, but I don't know when. I'm waiting to hear. But I bet it's the last week of September, which is quite soon as I'm filming this, and very soon as you're watching this. So hopefully by the time you see this, I'll know when they are, because I don't want them to be sprung on me, because I need to be prepared. So I am preparing whenever I can. Anyway, other than that, I've just been getting the vlog up for tomorrow, which is the shopping vlog, which will have been up already by the time you see this. It will have been last Friday's. Now, believe it or not, I'm actually not that hungry for this yet. It's one of my beanie concoctions, but there's corn chunks in there as well. Izzy doesn't want any. She's going to do herself some breaded chicken or something. She fancied having that, so that's what she's going to do. I think that's it for today's vlog, but thank you so much for watching. Please do give it a thumbs up if you happen to like it. That really helps me out, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.